Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Red Shadow Legends and we're showcasing a crazy account by the name of Gambler90. And yeah, this I believe is somewhat of a whale account, which is very cool. So I want to thank him for letting me showcase it. He also allowed me to open up one sacred shard, which he has, and there's 2x chance event. So we will first of all be looking, we'll be opening the shard. We'll head over to Great Hall. We'll look at his champions. We'll see if there's any cool dungeon speeds, or we'll go straight into arena. So that's kind of going to be it. So let's first of all see if we can get a legendary. I have a 12% chance now. There was no legendary. There was, however, a Bone Keeper, which for some reason I was going to say Seer, but she is a Void. Anyway, that's unfortunate. So I think they're pretty new to the game. As you can see, there is a lot of things which has not yet been fully upgraded, but they are doing very well in arena, I've been told, and I believe them because they do have some cool champions. I've seen their defensive team, and that's about it. And they showed me pictures of their champions, but I looked away on purpose because I did not want to get spoiled. Let's just see if okay, that's another insane account. I'll show. Yeah, just someone just stuff. Okay, anyway, let's get right into it. So they have Vixis the Unbowed, which is looking kind of nice. She's running not as high stats, I suppose, good amount of defense and stuff. And yeah, then we're going to be looking at the Siphi the Lost Bride, which is running 311 speed, 4200 defense. And the accuracy doesn't, I don't think the accuracy matters too much. And the resistance, yeah, because the sleep thing, like, doesn't this happen anyway? Has if this debuff cannot be resisted. Yeah, so yeah, she's pretty good as she is. She's running some divine speed stuff as well, which is nice. I don't like how the game is loading characters. Okay, there we go, it's done. Then we have a Tormented Colt running 4600 defense, 36,000 health. 116% crit damage, 74% crit rate, 200 accuracy. He is in Savage gear, which is very interesting. Not too speedy. Then we have a Verlin Prosking running with a good amount of defense. And yeah, that's about it. Then we have a Soulless also running some defense. Yeah, it's cool. I'm kind of excited to try some of these champions because I have a feeling we'll do a combination which I'm not familiar with. So watch me just fail everything. But I think they said they had won 70 battles in a row. So I'm kind of afraid of losing, just saying. But yeah, 4100 attack, 241% crit damage, over 100% crit rate. Looking great. With Savage gear, I should say. That attack with Savage gear with that crit damage is nuts. Then we have a Raglin running some speed, some defense in Relentless, in the Relentless sets. Then we have a Blind Seer running quite a good amount of health, I would say. Not as high speed and everything as, yeah, the speed boots have, there's health boots. Okay, Blind Seer though, she's apparently, isn't she like kind of good, like on all allies, then shield and stuff. Yeah, then we have Brachus the Shifter, which is running a nice amount of cruel stuff, 200% crit damage, almost 100% crit rate, 4200 attack. Looking good, looking good. With a couple of cruel stats, which means he ignores 10% of defense. For reference, 25% to Savage, so he's on his way there. And he's kind of speedy too, 211 speed. And we have a Vizier, a lot of accuracy, a lot of crit damage. He's running a pretty high amount of crit rate too, I would say. Savia's running quite a lot of accuracy, quite a lot of attack, 4500 attack. With Savage gear is nice, and a fair amount of speed. Then we have a Kantra running, I think that's 5k defense. Yeah, 5k defense, 40k health with lifesteal stuff. Looking good, looking good. Then we have an Errol, which is in some lifesteal stuff. I do see a lot of lifesteal stuff going around, which is very interesting. A lot of crit damage. Maybe it's for faction wars and something. Anyway, a lot of crit damage, crit rate, and a ton of this guy is very nice. I suppose the speed is kind of sucky, but the rest is nice. But his speed is, yeah, that explains his defense. He's not, yeah, I have a feeling most of this is maybe built for faction wars, because obviously speed boots is very important for PvP, but we'll see. This guy's looking kind of nice. They have a lot of legendary champions, that's for sure. A lot of crit damage on this guy, a good amount of crit rate, I would say, or fair amount of crit rate. Relentless stuff, A ton of crit rate and a fair amount of defense, fair amount of health. With the fancy barbarian stuff, which is kind of nice. Then we have a Rotos, not really properly built, I would say. A lot of health on him though, but yeah, nothing interesting to be honest. Tyrant Ixlimore, I think it's Ixlimore. Tyrant Ixlimore is running a lot of accuracy, a lot of defense, which is kind of nice. Then we have this guy, a lot of defense, a good amount of crit rate. A lot of lifesteals up, but yeah, many things here aren't upgraded fully, I can see. Prince Gimar, let's just see here if there's anything that stands out a ton. Yannicka, that's a lot of attack, I believe. For nearly 4k attack with Savage Gear and Cruel, so that means she ignores 30% of enemy defense pretty much. Not high crit damage or crit rate though, and not high speed. Yeah, I have a feeling this person, they need to look a little bit over because speed boots is very important for everyone. For the most part, speed boots is incredibly important, unless they're just using them for you know, other things than arena. Then we have a Valkyrie with 6,000 defense, over 100% crit damage, low crit rate, fair accuracy. That's a ton of defense. She's also quick, so that's a lot of defense and speed. I like her. She's looking good. Then we have a Ghostborn, looking kind of nice. It's looking fine. Then we have a Lysandra running 266 speed, a lot of accuracy as well. I like that. Full speed set with an accuracy set. So that's good to... Yeah, that's fine. Then we have a Queen Ava, kind of whatever. A lot of attack, a lot of crit damage. We have a couple of Septimuses. These are used to one-shot the spider. I'm kind of curious if they can do that. If not, maybe I could try and do it for them. Have they gotten all the skills leveled up? I would be kind of interested in seeing okay, so the higher power is obviously the better one. I wonder if they're able to one-shot the spider, because that's kind of interesting. Madam Series, not as much speed, a lot of accuracy, but she's definitely quite slow. Let's see here. There's a couple of Man-Eaters, Skull Crusher. There's a lot of level 60 champions. By the way, no crit rate, but that's a ton of crit damage without even having boots or a chest plate added. But yeah, that's insane crit damage. What? Yeah, 2 times crit damage. Yeah, 1 times crit damage. That's a lot. I don't know why, but that's an insane amount of crit damage to me. I don't know why. That's kind of crazy. Fane, sadly they didn't do the thing to where sadly they ascended her. She's not as useful, not ascended, or with being ascended. It's been reported, but yeah, whatever. Then we actually have a Longbeard, another Ethos, another Valkyrie. There is a lot of additional legendaries here. Yet another Longbeard. Gorohak, Tila, Ray, Minaya, another Lysandra. There's a lot of legendaries here. Man... Look at those freaking Madam Series, man. That's maybe thumbnail worthy. Honestly, I'm kind of down to have that in the thumbnail. It's not often you see that many Madam Series. It's not often you see that many of them. Dang. Oh my god. Have you seen the amount of copies of stuff? Are you serious? Are you serious over how many copies there are of everything? That's ridiculous, man. All the copies, man. Look at all the copies. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's like 9. Oh my god. There's a lot of copy. There has been opened up a lot of void shards. That's to say the least. Okay, so now let's actually go ahead and try and do some... Should I care about dungeons? Yeah, I wanted to see if we could make him... Okay, so... He can technically one-shot here. Let me just think for a moment. What needs to be done for this? What has to be done? Because this guy can one-shot the spider, right? We can add a Royal Guard as an extra. Then we'd need I think we would want someone to do weaken and everything as well. Which would be unfortunate because I don't think they have anyone who does guaranteed weaken on auto. Anyway, yeah, let's not care about that, but I'm sure they have a way of just can do 5 million damage, but I do think that weaken is necessary, so they should have an upgraded Fane. Hopefully they will at some point get her again. If they didn't already have her, I didn't check. Anyway, let's head over to Arena and see what happens. So yeah, that's 121k, that's not really interesting. Let's try and let's do this. Let's see what happens. Kinda interested. We have Siphi, so it doesn't matter if we fight tournament teams. Should be fine. Because, yeah, she will do Whirlwind Romance. We will do this. Then we will do this. And I will get a ton of shield. And I will now counterattack and do a ton of damage. Which is great. I love that. And, yeah, the Raisin is doing a lot of damage, man. This team works. It really does. That's a lot of defense on the Valkyrie right there. All of the enemies are frozen, so it really doesn't matter what I do. Attacks all enemies and just provokes. And yeah, the crit damage. I wish that the crit rate was higher on the Torment, but his damage is kind of nuts. Attacks all enemies. Yeah, doing 14k damage. People here don't stand a chance. They're sleeping and everything. They're sleeping even more. Removes all the buffs. Let's do an ice. Yeah, man. This is a fun team, though. This is a fun team. It really is. We're kind of slow, obviously, because of the resistance stuff, but we should be able to make it work, maybe. Well, let's see here what happens. I'm now provoked, which I do not appreciate. Baleful Eye. Yeah, this is what I always worry about, like people being quicker, because this is obviously not an ultra speed team with a cool speed aura. But I think that this person said they were close to getting Arbiter from freaking missions. Let's take a quick look at the missions. I'm going to continue a little bit just to see what happens. See if we're able to win. I seriously doubt it, though. I suppose we'll see. Yeah, there we go. Let us take a quick look. How close were they? Okay, no, they're not close. But they were going to begin to get her, and they have everything necessary to get her. They just need to do all the missions, which is honestly, I think it would be kind of a fun grind to do that over again on an account which could beat everything. It would be a heck of a grind, but it would be kind of nice, I suppose. Now we will be doing this. I'll get a lot of shield and stuff. Let's now just do that to him, so he is sleeping. Did he just counterattack for some... Like, what happened there? I don't even know what happened. Now we're provoking a few people. We're just going to be doing Bog Down, doing a ton of damage. Just kicking their asses very easily, I should say. But yeah, like, this team is... Honestly, a Speed Aura would be nice. A Speed Aura would be nice. I know. It would be kind of cool. Let's actually fight some people who is fit to be in this tier. There's only such low power champion people. Okay, here as an example, they have 19% speed increase. Yeah, let's try that. And this person is also using Saito, which will be interesting to try and fight. Fun fact, did you know Coca-Cola is actually green and they're using dye to make it black? Me neither. Okay, anyway. I had some fun facts earlier, and now you've gotten them as well. Yeah, we're kicking butt, man. We're kicking butt. He's now going to do his thing, but my debuffs are blocked, and he's very tanky. He's incredibly tanky. I did a lot of 10k hits there, and he survived. So now let's just do Bog Down. Yeah, the Bog Down, the damage here is nice. What it lacks is obviously just the speed and stuff like that. But yeah, we have to refresh again. Yeah, because we would like to fight teams which is more of our caliber, I should say. Sadly, the Siphi is now frozen, which I do not like. I'm counterattacking a ton though, which is good. Yeah, now let's do this. And we'll also get myself a ton of shield. I will now try to provoke people, which I did. Yeah, okay, so we will win this one. I'm happy about that. I'll just use my attack one here, it's fine. Yeah, then this guy should die very quickly and very easily, I would imagine at least. Okay. So let's just do this. Iceberg Crush. Heck yeah. It's doing so much damage though. It really is. It really is doing a ton of damage. What about you? Trunda is the strongest damage dealer in the game, so it would be interesting. Okay, so that Arbiter is quite slow. They're freezing themselves right now. I will be doing this. Then I will be... I can't remove people's buffs, which is unfortunate. But I suppose I should work on at least damaging. Oh yeah, I can just do this. Removing all the buffs. And there we go. That's how you take out the enemy revivers. And I will now counterattack. And I will continuously do my Iceberg Crush. But they're immune to debuffs. So yeah, I'm counterattacking a ton though. Attacks all enemies. Yeah, let's just try and do this against him. And have a chance to remove buffs. Yeah, should maybe have... Okay, so that block revive was kind of annoying. I do not like that. Let's see here. The block revive on the Raisin is actually very huge. Let's just attack her. Reduce her turn rate a little bit. She will do her thing. But fortunately, she barely does any damage. Which I'm very happy about. Block buffs. Let us just use this. She will now counterattack. I should maybe have done attack 3, but oh well, that's fine. Yeah, the Man-Eater is soon going to be going bye-bye as well. And yeah, she's going to counterattack, but barely do any damage to me. And there we go. Easy peasy, man. Easy victory. What about you? They also have a Valkyrie. They have a kind of similar team to us, except they have Arbiter. And obviously a miscreated monster. I don't know how I was frozen and then I wasn't frozen anymore. Very interesting. Yeah, now we're going to be counterattacking. Oh, and with counterattack with freeze is such a nice thing. I really like that. Obviously against teams without Sifis and stuff. So we'll have to try and take out the Arbiter, obviously. Doing 29k crits though is nice. It's very nice. And yeah, then he will revive. I will take out the enemy Valkyrie. And he should no longer survive. That's going to be the plan. He shouldn't win this. Buy a legendary for 5k gems. Does anyone sell it? I'm not going to be kidding around with that. Yeah, let's just do sheer and goodbye to him. The damage output is insane. I love the damage output. It's just the speed which is the issue. Let's see here, 120k. Hopefully they allow me to like do this. I would imagine. Hopefully it's doable. Anyway, I've done it, so yeah, rip me. Let's see here, 151k with an Arbiter. They have also Tyrell to decrease my defense, and also I think he can do a lot of damage. I want to put together to do double speed stuff. That's a very powerful Foley, by the way, because we do have quite a tanky Siffy there. So now let's just shield and counterattack. Now I will just counterattack a ton. We'll take him out, man. We'll take him out. I'll do sheer to make sure that I don't, so that she doesn't survive. Pretty much, I think that was necessary. And then yeah, we actually won this, even though the Foley did. How much damage did he do? He did a fair bit. Siffy does have quite low health though, even though she has a lot of defense. And this will be interesting. This is an interesting fight. This is a very interesting fight. I'm down to fight these guys. Yeah, they don't have a speed aura either, or they don't have a speed aura like we do here. So let's do... let's just make him a sleepy boy, even though he was counterattack, even though he was frozen already. Yeah, let's just take him out, and this should also be like a nice, easy one-shot. Yes, man, I like it. What about you? Nah. What about you? Let's fight someone like this, sure. I haven't even seen the team power we have on this account. I'll actually give it a quick look afterwards, just to see here. So now let's do Rock Firm, and we'll obviously just work on taking out the enemy Arbiter. That's kind of the plan, man. At least he was provoked, which I like, and now she will be frozen, which is great. And yeah, she's now going to just go bye-bye. Oh my god, 8k, someone wants to buy a champion for 8k gems, a legendary? Would you pay? If for a Siffy, I would easily pay 8,000 gems. For a Madam Series, I would pay 4,000 gems, no problem, man. I'd save up real life money and I would do so. Okay, should I refresh? So let's see if we have some attempts. Yeah, we do. Yeah, there's a lot of attempts going around, so that's nice. Let's continue a little bit. Man, why are we only facing the bot teams? Like the bot. Okay, this is the final riff. Why, man? We're facing the bot teams, like one more. Uno más. There we go. Yeah, we had to do that. I had to fight proper teams, man. 8k. Okay, so someone wants 8k gems. I see. Understand. I do think my main arena team would win against this one purely because of the immunity set. Without the immunity set, I would kind of struggle. I would actually really struggle. These guys are actually more tanky than I thought they would be. Yeah, only Tormund left now. What will happen with a solo Tormund? He's now provoked. The revive is happening from Raglin. And yeah, we'll just have to try and take out the enemy arbiter, but I'm going to lose that. Maybe I should have... I don't know, man. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, I'm reviving, obviously. This is a Tormund we're talking about. But I've a bad feeling anyway. Yes, I have a very bad feeling, man. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, this is a loss. I've seen it so many times. This one just on the other side. Let's see here. What about you? 151k with a speed aura, I see, and a reviver, and a Madam Series, and like a freezer, right? Like someone who can freeze people and stuff. They're definitely giving themselves. Yeah, he's going to die. Yeah, like he's strengthening and increasing people's crit damage, right? That's what's cool about him. Let us make him a sleepy boyo. Then we will be... Yeah, I will one-shot them anyway, so it's fine. And then we'll do this, and then it shall be yet another full one-shot. Let us see here. What about you? This could be interesting. I want to fight it. Someone has no shards. Me neither. We used the final friggin' what am I going to say? We used the final sacred shard on this account. I know everyone there is mostly provoked. I'm immune to debuffs now, which is great. And we will be doing this now, bogged down. Man, the enemy team is incredibly tanky. The enemy team is very tanky, and I do not appreciate that. We have to... well, they have 2 revivers, so this is going to be a very difficult team to actually beat. Like, even if they're 120k power, they're really have... It's going to be interesting. It's going to be quite interesting, to say the least. Let's see if we can make her sleep. We cannot. Let us just remove the buffs from her, because I do not like her. Yeah, I could potentially have done that to actually take over the freaking enemy arbiter, but oh well. I'm bad. Oh well, I'm bad. Oh well, it's fine. It's okay. Now let's just take her out. There we go. Goodbye to her. She will not actually use the revive, which I didn't anticipate. She will actually not use the revive. Will this actually be a victory, I wonder? Yeah, we have to just damage deal every... Okay. Yes, this should be interesting. This should be very interesting because the arbiter can revive again. So taking down 2 revivers without any block revive is going to be very difficult. Fortunately, they don't have immunity to debuffs from the girl Rue. So yeah, let's just work on removing her buffs. This should be a very long battle. I have a feeling this will take a while. And sadly, the AoE will wake her up. This is an annoying team to fight. This is a very annoying team, the team that I'm fighting right now. It's an incredibly annoying team. It really is. I will counterattack, but I will not do much damage. I'm resisting mostly, though. I like that. The enemy team doesn't have a lot of accuracy. Yeah, I'm resisting a ton. I really like that. The counterattack from Raisin Scarride is quite awesome. But I have a bad feeling that this battle will take very, 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 very long. It will take an incredibly long time. Let's make her a sleepy girl, so she loses her turn. Let us do that. See if we can provoke. Okay, there we go. Maybe this looks promising. This looks promising. Okay. Oh god, I'm so happy about that damage right there. I'm so happy about it. That was incredible, man. It really was. It was really incredible. I dig it, man. I dig it. Heck yeah, man. We managed to win. Torment 2 OP. Plus nerf Torment. Let's fight a couple more teams. Then we'll call it, I think. The last decent summon was too high, and the deep miscreated. It was like a few weeks ago. Yeah, miscreated monsters are cool. And apparently this person whom I'm making a video on right now has a lot of copies of a lot of champions. Like an absurd amount. I'm going to counterattack and freeze, and it's going to be glorious, man. Let's just make him a sleepy boyo. Okay, we couldn't. Anyway, he would have woken up with this. That's a pretty tanky, well, I was going to say pretty tanky Gurra, but yeah, 70k, I think he had like 72k health then, with that being what it looked like. So let's fight the final team and see whom wins. So let's fight a tanky team with a lot of tanky champions. They have one reviver, which is Skull of the Drakes. So let's see what happens here. We'll be doing a ton of damage here. Sadly, we actually I feel like we're doing a pretty decent amount of damage, considering we do not have attack up. Like, we do not have an attack buff, an attack buffer, which is very, very interesting. So let's see here. Let's just attack all enemies, and then we'll continuously just take out the enemy. She's very tanky. Okay, so now we'll be trying to do Iceberg Crush, almost taking out the enemy Valkyrie. She is also a very tanky girl. Okay, there we go. So they can't get their shield, and yeah, this should take him out. I wonder, can he revive? I can't for life of me remember if Hakon can revive. Can he? Does Gambler have one of those boyos? Let me see. I'm kind of interested. Can he revive or not? Is he here? Is he around? Yeah, there he is. Let's see here. Removes then whatever equals the health sacrifice. I don't know. I don't think he can. But there is one which surprised me, which actually could revive, but I can't for life of me remember the name of it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, you should definitely leave a like, and you should also definitely subscribe, and have a nice day. And yeah, this is being recorded late, but it's going to come up at an ordinary time tomorrow. And I should also be live streaming on Twitch tomorrow, probably. It should probably be Among Us and Minecraft. And if you haven't seen the latest Minecraft thing, I really recommend you watching my VOD on that on Twitch. It was a lot of fun. It's the first proper Minecraft series I feel like I'm a proper part of. So it's very cool. Anyway,